Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Disco Elysium. My name is Chris. I'm here with my co-host Tyler. Say hello, Tyler.
John Dubois, who is Harry Dubois' brother, was one day in an office typing on a computer. He got an email from his brother that said it was a murder done by Unionists in Revachol and asked him for his help. So he went. John Dubois went up to the rooftop in his cop coat and said, "It's time for me to live up to my family name and face full life consequences." So he had to go.
Riveting. I can't wait to hear the next chapter of that thrilling tale.
Oh man, you're gonna hear it. Get ready.
Alright, well, last time we talked to the Hardy Boys, and they attempted to solve the mystery of the get the fuck out of my dining room.
Their
So we'll have
cafeteria.
to figure that one out at a later date, because we chickened out when we tried to muscle in onto Titus's business.
Yeah, I had flashbacks of Measurehead poning me pretty hard, so I backed out, and it was really bad for the morale.
Hard to argue with that.
Yeah,
All right.
I feel like we should go search for bugs. You know,
I mean, we do
it's
like
one of the things we
bugs.
should do.
Yes. Last time, also Lena asked us to search for her husband, Morel, the cryptozoologist. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff on our plates. Shall we get going?
Yeah, her husband was last seen at Teen Sex Cove. I think we should start there.
Sounds good. So yeah, Morel went down to the southwest apparently, which coincidentally is the only place we haven't really explored yet. Revachol, no? You have a thought?
Thinking about bugs.
Thinking about bugs? Maybe.
Thinking about full life consequences.
I just apparently I missed that thought.
It's
Oh,
probably
never
like,
mind. Here it is.
Oh, there it
In
is.
the morning light, the white on blue police livery on the motor carriage cannot but catch your eye.
We're thinking about Kim's car.
Kim, baby, you can drive my car. Why am I even thinking about this? Wasn't I supposed to?
Do something important? Something murder related? There's always something important. Doesn't mean you can't take a moment to admire this piece of machinery. This is a Coupris Kineema, the Coupris Motor Corps follow-up to their highly successful workhorse, Coupris 40, and the answer to the Lum's racing breed, Ferv series. With its air-cooled, rear-mounted 12-cylinder compression ignition engine, driving the rear wheels through a 4-speed manual gearbox, the Kineema is able to reach 100 kilometers per hour in 13.5 seconds, and go on to a top speed of 180 kilometers an hour.
We are having car thoughts.
Yeah, don't you hate it when your interocitor works up? It's always the interocitor. Won't it roll over on the first sharp corner?
The high center of balance is offset by a large battery bank mounted at the bottom of the cabin, feeding all the auxiliary systems and making the Kineema effectively a mobile power plant.
Man, I wish Vati Vidya can make car videos like that. Instead, all we have are regular car reviews, which is still good, but hits it different. Just like this, it's rubbing me the right way here.
No Elden Ring spoilers. Like, haven't gotten a PS5 yet.
Oh, me neither. I'm. Get back to me in 10 years when I finally play it.
Will do. Alright, what do you think?
It's rubbing me the right way.
Alright.
Due to a quite steep price tag, it is very unusual to see one in police livery.
Ooh, so this is like
Right.
the Dodge Charger of cop cars.
Yeah, exactly. It's Knight Rider.
Ooh.
We have to have an opinion about Kim's car. What'll it be?
What the fuck? The first one is just so weird.
We compliment his
No.
car like an insane man.
No, let's compliment his car.
Okay.
We are an insane person, remember? We are the rising sun. We are the rain transformed. Let's do it.
Alright.
Mm-hmm. You want to take a closer look?
You know? Yes, a fine machine. Let's run our hand over the smooth metal surface.
Yes. An extraordinary machine.
Helium headlights would improve the range and quality of the visual field a lot.
Ooh. Ever
Alright.
thought about switching to helium headlights?
Car chat with Kim. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it.
Actually, I have a pair at home. Just haven't gotten around to fitting them yet. I need to lay some wiring for the ballast first.
Let's do it together.
Friendship time.
Oh, man.
Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe. Yes, definitely maybe.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Yeah, you know that's an in if I ever heard one.
It's hard to make friends as an adult.
That is true. Once you turn 35, you're legally dead. What's a pack in there?
130.
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12 there.
Is that I want to... Damn it, I want to answer number 2, but number 1 makes it feel like I know his car.
Well, maybe you do.
This is
It
hard.
is interfacing chiming in.
That is true. Let's go with number 2. I feel like that's much more personal.
Fair enough.
You lost me there.
Ah, damn it.
It's a lot of power, Kim.
Yeah.
The Kineema is fast. Feels right at home on the raised motor track. Hard to find something that could overtake it.
Armel Ryu Supersonique. A racing motorbike for the road could probably do it.
Well, we're not going to tell him that.
Yeah, let's not hurt his feelings. Let's move.
All right. Well, car chat with Kim.
Hell yeah. I'm glad this wasn't locked behind like a paywall like DLC. Like imagine you're playing this game, it's like, wow, I can bond with Kim if I pay just an extra $12.99. Hey,
People
Rene's
do
here.
it too. Yep.
They would. I would.
They're still playing Petanque, I think is the name of the game.
Yeah, some strange French name that means like ball and cup.
Did you want to talk to René? I know you got the photo of him earlier. We don't have to just yet, but we can if you want.
I imagine let's do this in linear, so we're on our way to the southwest. Let's talk to him and just keep going after.
All right.
I mean, last time we had like great insight into how Gorbachev overthrew the USSR just for pizza.
That's true.
I feel like this could open up some more insights.
Vigilance officer, what can this old carabinier do for you?
I found this very strange photo in your booth. It's really weird that you love your wife guy.
All right, well, let's find out.
Yes, the Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the nights. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you. I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
Oh, we can actually ask him about what he might have seen on the night of the murder.
Yeah, let's ask him about the murder. I feel that's more important than his wife that he loves.
All right.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
There you go. He's on vacation.
Yeah, so who's working your shift that night?
No one. The boss has been unmanned since last Monday. There's no other guard. It's just me.
No one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday.
Yes. It's not actually an issue. I mean...
Look, officer. The container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
Oh, man.
Yeah, ow, ooh.
Oof, ouch, owie, my politics.
René, sorry, you should take this L in stride. How do we do this gracefully? I'm gonna say mostly decorative.
The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabiniers' pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
Yes,
Damn.
Everard, such a magnanimous individual.
Ever, yeah, he's really keeping it out. Is it René's door we have to open?
I don't know.
I mean, that'd be funny if we were all connected that way. But that's
we've got options.
I'm just thinking about what René said, and I just reminded that scene in Clerks where Dante was doing his girlfriend's nails under the counter. Let's see. Damn, number 4 makes it seem like we're telling him how to work max it.
Got to get that Sigma male grind set going, baby.
Number 3 is psychotic. I don't like that one.
Uh, I mean, 2 is maybe worse, but
Uh, I feel like number 5, we're mocking him at that point. I'd rather not if we hold up just the bottle bag.
whatever you want, man. I
I,
mean, we are wandering around collecting bottles, to be fair.
you know what?
We have been doing that. Can't
Let's
deny
go
it.
with let's go with 5. I wonder if that would even happen if we didn't have this bag open.
I feel
Or
like
with us.
it probably wouldn't be. This might be something just because we have the bag. But let's see.
Let's do that.
Oh, I didn't mean to imply there's something wrong with that. I do it too. Everyone does it. It's an excellent side thing.
Yes, yes, yes. Can we conclude the topic of my guard boost now?
He is not going to become an entrepreneur.
No. He's,
Oh.
seems a little old for it, to be honest. But
Yeah,
you know,
he could be like those angry old dads playing video games poorly. That could be his thing.
could be. All right. Do we want to talk about the photo?
Yes, let us talk about the photo. Tell me about your wife. Tell me why that you're the same height, but clearly. No, you know what? I wonder if it's like he's standing closer to the camera, so he looks like he's taller than her because they're about the same height. There
Well,
are guys who do that and they're fucked up.
only one way to find out.
Let's find out, shall we?
Is nobody. This is none of your concern, and I refuse to discuss my private affairs with the RCM.
The lady is Jeanne-Marie Beaulieu, and she sure as hell wasn't a nobody.
Did she see the murder?
All right. Well, we have asked him about the photo, and he said, "None of your business." Fair enough.
Can we wait? If he's in this photo, can we just give him the photo? I don't know if we need this anymore.
I can't access my inventory while we're in
Oh.
conversations.
Well, not right now, but like it feels weird that we're holding his wife guy photo.
I mean, this is an RPG. We're not in the business of giving things back that our greedy little fingers snatch up, unless where there's experience in it for us.
That's yeah.
If he
we are
wants it
pulled
back,
for
I don't
trouble.
know if I don't know if you can give it back to him if he asks for it or anything like that. If he asks
Yeah.
for it, we can give it to him, but I don't
Yeah,
think he will.
I want to unlock the René ending.
All right, we
Let's
will
eat the
conclude.
photo.
Yes, yes. Like I said, it would be up anyway, so might as well keep an eye out. It keeps my senses sharp.
All right, well, because we learned about Rene's job situation, we can take another crack at this composure check if you'd like.
That's
We
a
can
good
also
idea.
ask him about the statue of Philip III near the roundabout,
Let's
if you
do the
want.
composure first.
Okay.
As René turns from you to his partner and back, the medals on his chest rattle and glare. He keeps his spine straight and his ribcage lifted, displaying them proudly.
Always nice to make a check for a change. How many medals
Yeah.
are there?
2. The larger one is shaped like a cross, while the smaller medal resembles the sun.
Let's look at the cross first. I wonder which
A
sect
crowned
he
head in
belongs to.
front of 2 crossed rifles. The medal hangs from a blue striped triangle. It's the Croix de Bravoure, Cross of Valor. The cross was the highest battlefield decoration in Suzerain's armed forces, awarded for exceptional bravery in the line of duty, in service of King Frisel I.
Okay.
He fought for the king. That's what his Donald Duck Gajinka stands for.
I mean, he made as much obvious in his talking, but he actually was awarded for battlefield valor, so there's that.
Now
All
let's
right.
look at the sun.
A small blue star inside an orange sun. It has the word Valiance written below. The setting sun was a decoration used to distinguish seasoned combat veterans in service of King Frisel I during the Revolution.
All right, let's ask him what he got him for.
For
Yeah.
bravery.
Holy shit!
War is hell, baby.
That is true. That's what I was, that's what I was gonna say. Bravery.
I'm sure, but I know this uniform's reputation. You are also wondering if I got this for raping women or killing babies.
No, I really wasn't.
just a. I mean, apparently our subconscious did want us to ask the question. So, but a slick little lie never, a little white lie never killed anybody.
Yeah.
Honor is everything to me.
Whoa. Sounds like you're about to open the gates of conversation. This man will literally talk your ear off if you let him wander off to memory lane.
Well, shall we?
Yes. René, tell us who you are.
Let's find out.
For doing my duty in the heat of battle, for looking my mortality in the eye, when men like Gaston here hid in the bushes and shat themselves.
He saved some muddy princeling who foolishly strolled into the front line in his gown of velvet and gold.
Saved a princeling?
It was on the first months of the revolution here in Revachol. Unrest was spreading like wildfire. Marauders had taken most of the couronne and were getting really ambitious. King Frisel thought he could end it all in one decisive strike. Sent his cousin, Drisson, to put an end to the unrest. Alas, the young Drisson was all piss and no vinegar, wearing a tunic of purple velvet and cockatiel feathers to battle. Even his rifle was gold-plated, shone from 5 clicks away. Can you imagine the asininity?
He really despises that Drissant fellow.
Purple velvet tunic. That isn't exactly camo.
This is amazing. Great story.
Yeah, you know,
I'm just imagining this guy, and it's just incredible.
I'm picturing René going, "That's a nice gun, I'll give you that." But the gold plating gives it no tactical advantage whatsoever.
However, keep in mind, he can do really cool flips. Just saying.
That is true. Also, something of note: if that's René's military outfit, the guy's very garish outfit wouldn't be too out of place because military uniforms were designed with a different mindset back then. At least if this is what this is going for.
Yeah, I mean that is an interesting thought, right? Because this guy's old, and this is set the technology level. It's not modern, but it's not this guy's
50s.
Yeah, I mean it's a little anachronistic, right? Things are kind of patched in from all over, right? So who knows?
Yeah, but that style of military uniform was made more for just, can I see you in the cloud of smoke from the gunpowder from our muskets firing? And if you're a prisoner who's been conscripted into this war, we will find you running away.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Well, we'll continue regardless.
Tell us more about this
long and bloody story short. Drisson marched us against the partisans in Couronne. And when I say marched, I mean made us walk into captured enemy territory, single file, like toy soldiers, while he rode in front on his giant red stallion. The rebels were smart. They let us come real close before opening fire. Suffice to say, it was carnage.
Yes, I imagine so.
Must have been a blood path.
I got shot in the left shoulder and went down. Just a flesh wound. But just as I turned over, the prince fell into the mud next to me. He was missing his lower jaw. His horse, driven mad by the noise and smell of I grabbed my sidearm and shot the beast in the head. Then everything went black.
Sorry, my mistake. I took away your narrative agency for a moment there.
Oh, it's all good. Well,
the horse shattered his knee, and then he shot the horse.
Yeah, and he felt so much guilt, he took a nap.
Capitaine Arnoux, le Fléau des Chevaux.
I don't even know what that means.
Fléau, I don't know, but I'm assuming from context it means slayer or destroyer, something like that.
Ooh, you killed the nightmare because it was a horse in the dark. I don't know.
Hold on. I'm actually going to look this up.
Chevaux is French for le car, like cavalier.
That's horse.
That's
yeah.
a Chevaux power.
Scourge. It's the scourge of horses.
Also, yeah, a horse killer would be a scourge of horses.
Exactly. All right.
When I came to, it was all over. It was just me and Jolas Tresson, gurgling in the blood-soaked mud right next to me. The Dink has taken numerous flesh wounds and lost a lot of blood. But despite missing his jaw, he seemed hesitant to die. Tougher than he looked, that one.
When you reach into a pile of goo that used to be the prince's face, then you'll know what to do. Forget it, Dubois. It's Chinatown. Damn, that's no... That's no Dink, that's a fighter.
God, I mean, you got to give a guy credit for not, like, immediately dying after getting his jaw blown off, you know?
Yeah, also, fucking 3 and 4, incredible. Incredible sensitivity to this, clearly a traumatized war veteran just...
I mean, he seems to hate the guy, so it probably wouldn't matter too much, but yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, this is like when you're like, oh, you got a purple heart, that means you got shot. If you were smart, you wouldn't have got shot. Like, you're gonna get shot then. That guy will shoot you.
Anyway, that's a fighter.
Yeah, don't be a jerk to this guy. So he's clearly seen enough.
So I grabbed the Dink and started crawling. Kept going until the 59th Cavalry picked us up. Through some miracle, we both survived. And the joyless freak convinced Frissel to give me a medal for not leaving him to die in his own blood, piss and shit. He was the commanding officer and I was on duty, just doing my job. Shouldn't hand out medals for that. 13 months later, I received the Sun for distinguished service. It's not worth mentioning.
You sense he's downplaying it. He did a lot more than his duty. More than anyone's duty. It's in his spine, in his billowing breasts, and untarnished self-worth.
Well, he saved a man's life and he's proud. Hard to take that away from him, even if he downplays it.
I'll take it away with a gun.
He's certainly a weirdo monarchist, but you know, hard to look down on, you know, dragging a guy out of the mud and stopping him from dying.
I wish I could hold his photo up and just be like, "Oh, René, you're so brave."
Well, do you want to interrogate the story a little bit more?
Yeah, why do you despise Dryson so much?
Because he was a goddamn dandy. Had no business leading men or even being on the battlefield. All he was related. That's it. Royal blood alone doesn't make army commanders. He was a stupid kid, only interested in horses, hairstyles, and man-loving. And 782 Royal Carabineers are dead because of his incompetence.
I, too, am interested in horses, hairstyles, and man-loving.
I mean, you know... Yeah, I mean, like, you know, I think René... The implication, of course, being that René does think there's something wrong with that, but, you know... I would disagree, but on the other hand, if those are your primary interests, fair to say you shouldn't be leading troops into battle.
Yeah, like, René's making a great case for why meritocracy and cronyism does not work.
Well, shall we comment on his modesty? Or...
You're being really modest. 120 dead! Yes, sounds like you're being modest, René.
The old carabinier stands quietly like a statue, his features motionless.
It's nervous.
What Monseigneur Modesty is not telling you is that he crawled over 7 kilometers before the cavalrymen found him and Drizant. 2 days later that was. And that even while crawling with a mangled half-dead prince on his back, he still managed to murder 3 rebels on his way.
Is that pride in his voice? It's deep down, but maybe even unbeknownst to the man himself, it's there.
Wow.
I'm picturing the prince on his back, and he's unable to say it, but he's thinking, can love bloom on the battlefield?
Well, it's difficult to love someone with no lower jaw, but I'm sure you can manage.
I read Monsters. Like the one Chuck Palahniuk book.
I'm just like a big fan of smooching, you know. That's the main problem.
You can smooch without a lower jaw. You just gotta get creative.
Yes, so.
Yeah.
Well, what do we think about this? Our composer seems to think that Gaston is secretly proud of his friend.
I want to. You know what? I want to say number 1. You're just a little bit... Wait, no. Yeah, you know, let's go with number 1. I feel like I don't know if I should say that René made Revachol great ones.
Yeah, well, that's fair. All right.
Sorry, officer, but you're reading me all wrong. I'm a man of peace, and these kinds of bloody heroics are only impressive to men like René himself. Certainly not to me. How did you find the story to be, officer?
Oh, we get a second chance.
Now we must. Well, it was a hold on prompt, so yeah. Ones that start with hold on or wait or something like that, they're very often you get more information before you make a decision, right? So
Oh, that's a good point.
worth keeping an eye out for those.
Yeah, now that he said that, I feel like now would just be pandering to him if we started with number 2.
All right. Well, we don't have to express an opinion, but we can if we want.
I feel like we should. In this world, you should have an opinion. It's only when you're arguing with your family should you hold back. And René is not my family.
All right. So in that case,
that was a weird declarative, but yeah. Let's go. I'm trying to think of I think of this contextually. We approached René, asked him about a photo he didn't like, asked him about his medals, and now we're gonna say, "Oh, he sucks."
well, I mean,
That's weird. It's a weird sequence.
not really saying he sucks. He's just saying like maybe it wasn't all worth it. You know?
That's
I
a
mean,
good point.
You know, I mean, fair enough, right? Like he fought for a monarchy that was doomed to fail, and now he's, none the better for it. Was it worth? What was it worth?
Yeah, I'm not impressed. You should have gone for, as you said, that Sigma grind set.
I'm just saying, why die in a war if you don't really care, right? René clearly does, but it's the kind of question that doesn't have a good answer sometimes, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think I actually have. You know what? I'm going to take the L on this one. I don't think I actually have a good enough opinion to share on this subject.
Fair enough.
Bon Dieu. You and Gaston must be related. His blood runs yellow too.
You're wearing yellow!
Maybe, but also bear in mind, officer. They don't end this out for anyone with a service record. Oh no, you have to get shot. Repeatedly. And you need to get your hands bloody too. Really, really bloody.
Do not speak of what you know nothing about, Outrun. Duty is something you will never understand.
All right.
I feel like my joke about the Purple Heart just came back.
Well, thanks for the story.
Yeah, thank you, René.
Bah! There were many such stories in those days. Many such men too. True Revacholians. Men with backbone.
Oh yes, René, yes. Men were bigger, girls were prettier, and everyone wore the fascia. Lord, please bring those days back, if you can.
I'm not getting into this with you again. Officer, was there anything else?
You should try to come up with a heroic story of your own. Impress this old soldier.
We have a 17% chance.
Let's come back to this one.
You cannot. It is a red check. It cannot.
Oh,
wait. Can we come back to it if we...
I mean, it can't be retried, but, if we leave the conversation, I assume we can still do it.
Maybe.
I think we should keep going. I don't want to hang around René much
Fair
longer.
enough. Unless you want to talk to him about the statue or another time.
Another time. I don't know if that statue's relevant to anything.
It's worth a check now anyway, or to see if it stays.
Yeah.
Let's see. I just want to check. Oop, autosave. Let's check right away just to see.
The purity of
Oh yeah, you're
okay.
so you can retry it. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I've always just been like the type to just clicky clicky, but
No, exactly. It feels good to do it, especially when you succeed.
But I guess if the red check is important to you in some way, you can wait on.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's make a story. It's I fought Measurehead and died, and then came back.
All right, down here we
I died and I came back 3 minutes later.
Oh, we have a thought.
Hey, more
Hold on.
truckers.
Where's my thought? There it is.
Oh, it's playful.
Oh, a sewer grate. A gateway to the river of filth.
Nice. What was that yellow thing over there?
Let's find out.
Oh, we haven't seen this part of the cavalry.
Plastic wrap macaronis stamped with humanitarian aid.
You're gonna give everyone like sodium poisoning.
Humanitarian aid tuna fish, not for resale.
Like if you're giving everybody KD for this, like they have to do like a ton of exercises to be able to not get hurt in the long term.
Samara. Food gift from the people of Messina. And over here, oh, this is
This feels very related to a current event. I will say nothing else about.
the drawbridge. What do we got over here?
It's another great.
Hot air from the sewer. It's a garbage can.
It's comforting because we slept outside.
Did we?
We're used to. I imagine that corner next to the night booth. That's where we spent at least one night.
Alright, so we can look at all this stuff, or we can talk to this guy if you want.
Let's talk to this guy.
You see
Did you do
a
it?
Cimarron street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Siileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Hey, Rio!
Shopping officer, everything's cool here.
What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The
Oh, that's
goods
right.
are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool. And one more thing, officer, you're very cool.
Aw,
Bang,
thank
bang,
you.
bang, bang.
Bang, 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 baby.
This guy's cool. I like him.
No, you're cool, Tyler. You're cool.
Oh, well, I'm just returning the compliment.
You feel a twitch in your index fingers. There's a finger shootout brewing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, whip him out. Whip him out, because we don't have our gun on us, so we can't accidentally shoot him.
Alright.
Don't shoot, officer. Have we got an arrest here or just a shakedown?
It's I'm Mr. Shakedown.
Alright, a shakedown it is.
Good one, officer. You're a funny guy. Now, what can I do for you?
Actually, give me money. No, I'm just kidding. He answers to official police questions. I like how that segued.
Yeah, it's like, no. Like, seriously, give me money. It's like, yeah, alright.
Then fire away, officer.
We have gained a thought.
I want peanuts.
Finger pistols, 9mm.
What?
Yeah.
What does this give us?
Don't know. Oh, that
I thought
reminds
it-
me. We never started internalizing actual art degree. Did you want to do that?
Yes, please.
Now that we have the skill points for it, I totally forgot to look at it.
We're art cop.
Right, let's internalize. But yeah, now we have gained a new potential thought. Finger pistols, 9mm.
Damn. And that
So
-2 savoir-faire, what does that do for us?
it's bad while we're thinking about it, but potentially it'll be a good thing once we think about it for a while, right? Like actual art degree, this is actually a good one.
Yeah.
Or sorry, wait. Yeah, this one gives us -1 perception right now because the world is so ugly. But you know, at the end it'll be better, right? A lot of these have been like that, right?
Can you look at finger pistols again?
Yep.
Why is there a baby in the art?
Good question.
That's actually really upsetting me.
Well.
I no longer wish to look at it.
Well, we don't have to.
Thank you.
All right, we've got questions. He's got answers. Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, and we can try and persuade him to give us money. We have a 28% chance.
Let us not ask him for money. This is a weird financial situation, which I feel exploiting these people is not good for us.
All right.
But, let's start with what kind of stuff are you selling here?
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
I love freedom too. Where'd you get these comfy pants?
I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, all extremely cool and above board.
I'm sure.
I I feel like this is another case where I don't want to bother this person anymore because I feel like we already have so much going on. I don't think shaking this guy down is worth our time.
All right. Well, we don't have to then.
Yeah. Let me ask you something else.
All right.
Like, I feel like,
for you.
yeah. How come you have humanitarian aid written on these packages? Is it a joke?
You mean these delicious pre-packaged shelf-stable meal kits? Really easy to cook, no hassle, really cheap too. Buy some, try them out.
I think one of them said not for resale in the packaging.
I mean, that's true, but I see that on juice boxes at convenience stores all the time. So,
that is true. I've
although
been at
those are probably
several
not
stores.
humanitarian aid, to be fair.
Yeah. Like, let's go with that one.
No problem here, officer. I get all this from one of my suppliers, an extremely reputable guy.
Wait. Humanex. Humanitarian aid.
Does your supplier drive Humanox lorry over there? Finger gun.
What?
A convincing performance. Bravo.
Look, officer, I'm just a retailer. You'd have to talk to my supplier if you got questions about the supply chain. That's how the game works.
Interesting.
We'll need more if we're going to pin this one down, he thinks. Good questions, though. Sharp eyes, officer. It's for show, my liege. He knows you need more than this to bust this guy. Later, perhaps.
I agree. I don't want to bug this guy anymore. Clearly there's something going on, but we don't have enough. and
Well,
it's not worth our
we
time.
are, but the fact that we know that the macaroni is illicitly obtained has given us a much greater chance of being able to get this guy to give us money. So there's that.
That's true, but now I feel like this is extortion. I'd rather
It
not
is.
do that.
It's a little
Let's
extortion.
let's not extort. I don't want to
Alright.
extort because if we're gonna pin him for something bad, he's gonna pin us for like taking money. So let's not.
Fair enough.
That's-
Although I'm not
that's-
entirely sure that it's actually illegal for us to take bribes, given the given the conversation that has been occurring thus far. But
Yeah, but
Fair
also
enough.
he didn't. Neither of us have filled out the paperwork for this transaction.
do you want to ask him where he's from, or just
I-
have a look at the merchandise?
You know what? I feel like asking where he's from. I feel like that could be either A, like where did you, what part of the city or what town did you drive from, or B, the very cool and normal question to ask somebody who is clearly not from like this region. Like, where are you from? Know where you really from. So let's not. Let's just
All right.
I'll look around.
All right. In our
Nobody likes that
inventory,
question.
I don't know. In my experience, people tend to like talking about where they're from, as long as you're not, being accusatory about it.
No, it's for sure. But I mean, like to be asked a question, where are you from? No, where are you really from?
Yeah,
Like,
there's definitely contextual nuances that make that question somewhat prickly at times. That's for sure. All right, let's look at the merchandise, shall we?
Yeah. Do you have any popcorn?
There's a
Do you
pile
have any
of
Jiffy
cheap
Pop?
sunglasses in a small box. A variety of shapes and colors.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
Let's try the shades on.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them
God.
pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
I'm
Damn, officer.
so
You
mad.
look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. They're practically made for you. I'll let you have them for 2 real and 50 cents.
It's going to
No.
be very difficult for anyone to take you seriously with these things on your face.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
I'm too sensible for these. As soon as it gave the description of too tight, like something visceral in my gut just
Yeah,
went
no
off.
way.
Like, I know that
Are
feeling.
you sure? But they look so good on you. You should think this through, officer.
Well, we can
What?
always
Oh god, that's
buy them if we want to. We can also look through the box.
no. Let's leave this man in his wares.
Okay. You don't
Like
want to look
that-
at the other two sale items?
No, I don't want to look at these contraceptives.
All right, fair enough.
I mean, that's right. That's the right word, right? Contracept. What's? It's like a social. It's like a social. condom. Never mind. I don't know where it's going with that.
I don't really know what you're going with that either, but
Well, it's like when you wear like a fedora, it's like you repel people.
fair.
Yeah. Let's go
All
for
right.
another word.
Well, if we're done with Siileng, then I think it's about time we draw this episode to a close. So if
join
you
us
have
next-
been... Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, join us for full life consequences next time.
Yes. If you have been, thanks for watching.